Good evening and welcome to our Wednesday walk. Today is last Wednesday of 2022. Local time 8:37 p.m. in New York City. Temperature 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Welcome to our walk. Today is definitely warmer than before. 44 Fahrenheit, 5-6 degrees Celsius, and it is rather pleasant. This is Christmas tree at Bloomberg and in Midtown East, and this is where we're going to start our walk today. The Christmas tree is still here, even though the Christmas is over, but this is so beautiful that it's worth looking at. Again, look, this is Christmas tree reflecting in the windows. One tree windows are looking at different angles, that's why you see so many reflections. The actual tree is right here, and it's a beautiful building as it is. Look at that, we're looking straight up 180 degrees, and right now we are going to pan the camera around where we are so you can see what it all looks like. Don't be shy, say hi in the chat, and we will say hi back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoops, the gimbal couldn't handle the angle. Alright, we'll fix it right now. Adivinha quem é Brasil? Boa noite. Look at this beautiful tree. Let's step back a little bit so we can see the reflections first, and then the tree. Beautiful, isn't it? We're zooming out so we can show you not just the tree but also the building around it. And now we're looking up, and this is what we see. It is fantastic. Super friends, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Yep, this tree will be here for a little bit longer, and then it will be gone until next Christmas season. One of the prettiest trees in New York City, the Christmas tree at Bloomberg. Karina, good evening. Let's look up again so you can see. Awesome. Christmas was good, thank you for asking. Family time, how was yours? This is one of my favorite trees. Yes, mine too. And the way it's set up here in the center of this building, and all these colors, all these windows that are reflecting rainbow colors basically from top to bottom, this all adds on to the beauty of it. Reflections are fantastic, yes. Totally fascinating. We're zooming out to show you as many of those reflections as possible, and of course we're walking reflections appear and disappear, but from this angle, from different angles we see different reflections. Like over here, for instance, it creates the impractical Christmas trees, even though there's only one. The temperature is going up slowly. On New Year's Eve it's going to be around over 50 daytime temperature, but they say it's going to rain too, which is kind of not good if it's going to rain on 31st, but hopefully maybe they will do something about the clouds, who knows. Let's continue our walk. We are on the border of Upper East Side and Midtown East. So let's zigzag around the neighborhood a little bit. Say hello to Bloomberg. Yep, this is one more time. A different angle, same tree. Bloomberg. Pretty awesome. Green, wow, this tree is my favorite color, blue. I love it.
Is it 58? East 58.
It's quiet, but it's also not windy. So, definitely better weather conditions for walking. We were in Times Square in the morning. Even streamed a little bit in the morning too. Times Square is building looks like three stages for New Year's Eve. One near the red steps, that one is the largest one. Then the one in the center and one toward the other tower, smaller ones. So they probably will be used by different broadcasting corporations, but looks like there won't be too much space for, there will be people, but they will probably not allow too many people in Times Square in terms of safety, and they just give them the spaces, separated spaces, so it will be all secure and safe. So those who are planning to go to Times Square, they will definitely have to get there so early. I don't even know when. John Roberts, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Alan, Delilah, and everyone. Hey, John, good to see you. Smell pizza. Freshly baked, made pizza right here. Little Italy Pizza. They have multiple locations, but yum. Yum, yum, yum. All kinds of them. Look at that. The average cost of a slice of pizza here is with toppings and everything probably closer to, it says $4.45 for most of them plus tax, so I would say $5 this slice. It's not just a plain pizza, it has a few toppings on it, so it's, it's getting a little more expensive than it used to be, but everything is getting a little bit more expensive. We are on 3rd Avenue and 57th Street, East 57th Street. I was streaming in the morning and everything was going smoothly. Now, technically, not really. We tried twice and it didn't look good. So, a third time was a charm, and we moved toward the center of Times Square, and there the network was more or less stable. But the area between 42nd Street and kind of like toward the center of Times Square, 45th, that one is very, very problematic when it comes to network, even though there were no people in there. Thank you so much, super friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All because of all our viewers and supporters, including yourself too. Thank you for your good words. John R, I'm drying off with a fan right now. I just got out of the shower. Ambrose, good to see you. Willie Swole, nice. Milestone L, congrats. Thank you so much, Billy. Another pizzeria. Cassiano Pizzeria. This one is a little bit less eventful, empty, and There's some pizza, but presentation is everything. See? And location too. 2 blocks down and a completely different business situation. Art gallery is no more. Retail space available. Fast traditional Korean restaurants. Koba. Emmanuel ML. Hello, warm regards. Good evening and welcome to the stream. Emmanuel ML. This holiday season we had fun. We had plenty of fun moments and good streams. All the streamers do. The most festive time of the year, Christmas time. And why? Good to see you. Where's everybody? Caroline Ann, hey, 777, good evening. We're approaching East 54th. Let's look up. Sounds like nice building, nicely shaped, huge tower. Warrior G-Man, good to see you. And that's post office right here. One of them is a huge one right here. Franklin D. Roosevelt Station, United States Post Office. This is the avenue looking north. And south is 54th Street and 3rd Avenue. This is Midtown East. Barnes & Noble used to be here, if I'm not mistaken. Not so long ago, maybe a few years ago. One of Barnes & Nobles was right here on the first floor, and now it's Hillstone Restaurants. I think they expanded. They were in the basement, and now they are occupying the whole space. Downstairs and upstairs. Yep. What happened, super fans? Yeah, you were a little bit less visible. What you got a bug? I hope you're feeling better. This is the time of the year when anyone can get a little sick with something. East 53rd and 3rd Avenue. A little sick. Hope you will feel better real soon. Look at the headline on Daily News newspaper. Slain over a cigarette. New York City. Today's Daily News. If you discovered us and not subscribed yet, invite you to our channel. Please subscribe, and we thank you, all of our subscribers and viewers, for your continuous support and dedication. Thank you so much. Clayton, hey, good evening. And while super friends feel better. Well, Jimmy and Al, are you broadcasting New York City from Times Square? You mean on a New Year's Eve? That's a very interesting and difficult question to answer. In all honesty, I don't know. Definitely going to do something, but will it be Times Square or something else? Not sure 100% yet. I wish I had a pass where I could, well, at this point, all the streamers had a pass that would allow them to go anywhere around Times Square on Christmas or, in this case, New Year's Eve. But, you know, sometimes it's possible and sometimes it's not, depending on the event. So events like this, they require an additional accreditation usually, and it's not easy to obtain sometimes. I do, but will it allow me to go all the way into Times Square? I don't know. What do you think, super friends? Never tried it on New Year's Eve in Times Square, to be honest, so I'm not sure how it works in Times Square on New Year's Eve. Gregory, hey, additional pass. Yeah, you probably need an additional pass. We'll see. I'm not stressing this. We'll see. It's always interesting to try something and see if it works or it fails. You know, trial and error. That's what they say, right? She digs at UK. Hello again. Good to see you again. Good late evening. Welcome everyone, over 50 people watching us, more like 60 plus. Your likes do wonders. The more likes you give us for what you like, the more YouTube and Google will pay attention to it and promote our content. This is how it works on YouTube. So thank you so much for your likes. All it takes a moment. Remember these murals? This one is firefighter around 9/11 times, mourning his comrades, his friends that gave their lives to save other people's lives. Gregory, hope you and Mrs. L had a good holiday. Thank you so much, Gregory. Yes, we did. A lot of food, a lot of cooking. Delilah knows how to cook. And I try to learn how to eat as much as I can. Midtown looks festive. Lots of trees are illuminated everywhere, so you can see them blocks ahead. It's another interesting shape of the building. 777 feels like New York City is calm tonight. This area, yes, because it's mostly businesses, a little bit residential, but mostly businesses and residential to the east, that way, so to speak. But if we walk toward Broadway, 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue, I'm sure there are plenty of people there. Maybe we will touch base and check it out. Gregory Delilah is such a beautiful name. Thank you. That's Einstein. Another beautiful mural. And let's cross the street. And why Gregory? I agree. Welcome everyone. This is our live walk on Wednesday evening. 3 days after Christmas, 3 days before New Year's Eve, right in the middle. Before Christmas and New Year's Eve. And today is the last Wednesday of 2022. Congratulations. East 47th. Good evening everyone and welcome. Yes, it's not crowded around here, but a few avenues to our right is totally different situation. In fact, let's just not go to 42nd because we always do that. Let's turn on 47th and cut across westbound toward 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue, Broadway. Let's see what's going on. Scaffoldings here, scaffoldings across the street. Lots of construction in New York, but they are very helpful when it's raining or snowing or, whatever the case may be. Abu grocery store. This is Japanese. Yeah, it has to be Japanese. They have a few locations in Manhattan. You can find pretty cool Japanese snack or product or thing in these stores. 777L, just wondering, is it easier to swim in the winter cold or summer heat? Any extreme mode is extreme and not easy, but probably a little bit easier in extreme heat, as long as you drink a lot of water, even though I hate both. Because when you're freezing, you're uncomfortable. When you frying yourself in the sun, that's uncomfortable and unhealthy maybe. So but you always try to find a cover, a shade. But summer probably better than winter. However, like mild temperatures like spring, early summer and early fall, late summer, those are the best. I wish we had 65 Fahrenheit 9 months out of 12, and then 75 to 80 another 3. That would be a perfect climate, but not gonna happen. This is Lexington Avenue we're crossing along East 47th Street. Lexington northbound and southbound. Chrysler Building can be seen from here. It's on 42nd Street, 5 blocks away. You cannot mix it with anything else. It's the top of Chrysler Building, and Empire State Building has its own prominent shape that you cannot mix with anything else. Spring and fall, best walking times. Yep. Let's zigzag a little bit. Let's walk a block on Lexington. And as we do, we are looking up and see Chrysler Building. They hopefully soon will open a whole new train station underneath Grand Central Terminal. They call it Grand Central Madison, as it's located underneath Madison Avenue, along Madison Avenue rather, between 42nd and 48th Streets. A Long Island Railroad station will be located there, and it will make the commute for a lot of people so much easier. Lexington East 46, Christian Hansen, beep beep. Hey, look at the Chrysler Building. Yep, hi Christian. Another very cool illumination there, and this is Helmsley Building. Let's walk this way so you can enjoy a little bit of that too. Helmsley Building is on the left, green and red. We walked here once, but this is beautiful. Very Christmassy. Gorgeous shot, so thank you. If we cross the street and continue walking through, to our right we will walk through MetLife Building into Grand Central Terminal. By the way, according to Wikipedia, of course, Grand Central Terminal has multiple names, and one of them is Grand Central Station or GCT or Grand Central, but technically speaking, Grand Central Terminal refers to the terminal, meaning last stop on the train line for Long Island Railroad, meaning there's no train going past Grand Central Terminal, which will not be the case real soon. Actually, that's right. Penn Station, trains going from Long Island, they will not terminate at Penn Station, they will terminate at Grand Central Terminal. So they will connect Penn Station and Grand Central Terminal. So for those who commute from Long Island, and they had to take subway trains to get from Penn Station to other points in Manhattan, and especially if they work on the eastern side of Manhattan, this will be much faster for them to get there, because they will be getting straight to Grand Central Terminal and connecting to the subway lines if needed. Hi Vincent. Vincent, 4 days until New Year. What did I say, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. 3 days until New Year's Eve. This is the new JP Morgan Chase office building. It's being constructed right there. NY, please hit that like button, everyone. Thank you. John R. Happy New Year, everyone. 2023. This is Vanderbilt Avenue. Let's turn on Vanderbilt Avenue, so Grand Central will be to our left across the streets. Also, they will have entrances to the new Grand Central Madison station on Vanderbilt Avenue, several entrances. Not sure if they're visible yet, but they should be. They have to be. That's all according to the map, according to the plans that are available on internet. We shall see. They were planning to open the station by the end of December, but it got pushed back a little bit. When? We don't know yet. This is the MetLife building. Used to be Pan Am building. On the movies, if you watch the movies made in the 60s, 70s, most of them show this building at least for a few seconds, and it says Pan Am on top. Happy upcoming birthday, 777. This is Vanderbilt Avenue, and we are walking towards 42nd Street. The MetLife building. And right behind Grand Central Terminal. It's nice trees. 50 Vanderbilt Avenue. Gold and blue. Very cool. East 44th Street and Vanderbilt Avenue. And look at the plaque here. At the British Artillery Park near the site, Nathan Hale, captain in the U.S. Army, Yale graduate of 1773. Apprehended within enemy lines while seeking information, was executed on the morning of September 22, 1776. His last words were, "I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country." John R., my niece gave me 100 Amazon gift cards, so I ordered a $90 Coleman propane stove with 2 burners. Oh, now you're gonna cook up the storm too. Ambrose, hail from Yale. Yes. This is the side of Grand Central Terminal. Timo, hello, good night. I hear supporting the best YouTube channel. Thank you, Timo, as always. Happy holidays from Tulum, Mexico. Feliz Navidad y próspero año nuevo. Same to you. Feliz Navidad y próspero año nuevo. Buenas noches. Pretty festive. And by the way, to our right there across the street, so tall you can't even see it from here unless you almost break your neck. This is a summit at One Vanderbilt with a fantastic observation deck on top. Chana, yes, I'm looking bats and baked beans. That's a fantastic. We don't see the top of this skyscraper, but the top illuminated probably in green and red right now, also awesome. Vanderbilt and East 43rd Street. Vanderbilt Avenue on this corner is also called David Ben-Gurion Place. A lot of little streets on corners and blocks are named after historical figures and prominent people, scientists, poets, writers, just to commemorate one Vanderbilt. Entrances to Grand Central Terminal as well, and the main entrance or main facade is along 42nd East 42nd Street, which is right here at now. Some interesting sculpture-like shapes inside. This is Vanderbilt Avenue on East 42nd Street, Grand Central Terminal. So Grand Central Terminal refers to the final stop on the Long Island Railroad, and Grand Central Station refers to the subway station. Now we see Chrysler Building and the building in front of it reflecting lights of something else in front of it. So we only see the top of Chrysler Building, but it kind of looks like it's the same building, but it's not. And that's the front of Grand Central Terminal. And that's called Pershing Square right there. Now we're on East 42nd, and we're walking westbound, heading west on the 42nd Street. See more people, and it will be even more closer to Broadway, 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue, Times Square areas. Chick-fil-A, home of the original chicken sandwich. McDonald's is a few steps, next block really. Across the Madison Avenue, look at the reflection. The actual building is on the right, and reflection is on the left. This is Madison Avenue northbound, as seen from 42nd Street. That's nice. Juan Carlos Herrero. Hyatt Hotel is over there. Yes, I'm here. One of the entrances, Grand Central 42nd Street subway. This one is closed right now. 4, 5, 6, 7 and S trains. Hey Julie, good to see you. Good evening. Julie, hello John, happy holidays, early new year 2023 to all. Now let's look back at Chrysler building and its reflection on the right. Actual building on the left and its reflection on the right. This one with big antenna is Bank of America Tower, and the one to the left is Salesforce Tower. Bravo Pizza. This one is always busy. It's in the middle of the Soul. 42nd and 5th. East 42nd and 5th Avenue. We are about to cross 5th Avenue, New York Public Library. The main building is across the street. Oh, look at Empire State Building. It's orange. Why is it orange? Empire State Building is orange. And New York Public Library. Julian, wow, nice beautiful color of Empire State Building. Yes, let's take a look again. It is orange. And we'll wait for our lights across 5th Avenue. Behind the library is Bryant Park and currently Winter Village. It's 9:20. I don't know, they're probably closing, right? Maybe they closed already, but we will walk through. Remember a few days ago when it was super cold, the fountain there was frozen. It was so beautiful in a way. Ice cream truck. Now if you're missing the crowds, there you go. Crowds. Ambrose in honor of Yankees and Pinstripe Bowl. Don't quite get the orange on that side though. Thank you so much for the info, as always. Crowds. Welcome everyone. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe if you like what you watch, what you see, what you enjoy. Thank you so much and welcome to live Walking NYC. And thank you so much to all of our subscribers. And here comes the crowd, 777, as predicted. Don't know if I eat any more orange slices, I'll be orange. And let's zigzag into Bryant Park, see what's going on there. And Empire State Building from here as well. Yeah, it's steady orange. This place is packed. Winter Village at Bryant Park, New York City, Midtown New York City. Confetti test is tomorrow at Times Square. It is Bryant Park. No chewing allowed. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Let's get closer to the rink and the Christmas tree. We'll play our music a little bit. And look, the fountain is still frozen a little bit. Even though the daytime temperature, even now it's 45 degrees, 44. It's still frozen, still has some ice. Not as much, but still has some ice on it. I'm Carlos Solera, you can always hear good music. Awesome. And that's the summit, the blue top, and right underneath 3 floors of observation deck. Sonora 37 in Wyoming, still better than it used to be a couple days ago. Much warmer. Nice. (9:34 p.m. in New York), and we are here in Bryant Park right now. We started at Bloomberg near the tree, and we walked over, and we almost in it for 1 hour. This is Bryant Park, Winter Village, and I think this is when we're going to say goodbye for now, for today. This is our second stream today. One was in the morning, one in the evening. As we always say, we want to thank you so much for watching, for spending your personal time watching and enjoying our streams. Thank you so much for being subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We invite you to join Live Walking NYC. Thank you so much for all of your support, for your donations and contributions, for your memberships, for your likes, and for your shares. It's only 3 days before New Year's Eve, and we want to wish you happy and healthy and successful New Year 2023. We will see you later, but we will see you sooner rather than later. Until then, Brian Lloyd, thank you so much. Hi Brian, until then, we're going to say goodnight from New York. Today is last Wednesday of 2022. Until next time, thank you Ambrose, thank you Karina, thank you everyone. Until then, Janar, have a good night, and everyone take care. Take care everyone, and we will see you soon. Good night.